This is Ben Skinner here at the International House of Prayer. We've been talking about prayer and intercession for our loved ones, our family and friends. And it's been really fun to just engage with what it looks like to stick with prayer and intercession for loved ones, to lean into God's heart and know He hears us. Our prayer matters. It's important. It's vital to the Christian life and the way that God releases His purposes on the earth. And that it actually changes us in the process, and that's what I want to talk about today is how much this process of praying for our loved ones changes us and moves us as we lean into God's heart and listen to what He has to say and how He feels about our loved ones. It tenderizes our hearts. It makes us empathetic. It makes us more Christ-like. We see others through the eyes of Christ more as we lean into Him and listen to what He has to say. It really helps us to love better because of that, because we see our loved ones through the lens of Jesus rather than ourselves. And sticking with intercessory prayer, it also draws us closer to Jesus. When we do it in a context of relationship with Jesus, it keeps us connected with Him. We get to have this give and take where we lean in and we listen and we pray, and we lean in and we listen and we pray, and we get to experience His heart. And we actually get to see new aspects of His heart and His character. We learn about Him. We learn about ourselves. I know the more I stay in prayer for my loved ones, the more I see the goodness of God, the wonder, the beauty of Him and His nature. And it draws me in. And it also, as I stick with prayer, I get to see answers to those prayers, both big and small, and it encourages me and it increases my faith. I remember, even a moment just like last year where I was really engaging. When we got here, I was engaging with what it looked like to have a lifestyle of intercessory prayer, and I was praying for someone, and it was like just that day they called me back and they were like, "You'll never believe it. We prayed for this thing and it happened." It changed. It could only be the Lord. And I remember, I was almost surprised for a moment. I was like, wow, prayer really works. And it's like, I knew that, but seeing that encouraged me and increased my faith. And since then, it's just like my faith has been emboldened and encouraged, and especially for the times where I don't see the breakthrough all the time. And so I am encouraged by this reality that prayer works. It moves God's heart. It changes us. It's this beautiful thing that God moves in mighty ways, these huge ways that only He could. And it's just a wonderful reality that we get to live in as believers. And so it is just such a joy for me to be able to share this with you, to bring you into this reality that we is the center of our ministry here. That first and foremost, my role at the International House of Prayer is as an intercessory missionary, to be in the prayer room contending for the purposes of God, knowing that prayer works, that it moves God's heart, that it moves the kingdom forward. And so it's a wonderful blessing and a wonderful reality that I get to live in ministry. It's also one that I can't do on my own. Our family relies on the financial support of people who feel stirred to link arms with us and bless us and strengthen us in our calling. And so I would really love to just encourage you to consider giving us a financial gift this holiday season to bless us, to help us to continue to say yes to what God has done in our lives. It is such an encouragement to us when people give, when people strengthen our ministry and our family. It helps us continue to do what we're doing right now and saying yes to God's call in our life. And so if you'd like to do that, there is a give button connected to this email that will take you to our giving page. It all goes to us and our family and really blesses us. And we are just so grateful for you. Thank you for tracking with us, for engaging with us over this holiday season. We hope that you have been touched and encouraged by the Lord, that you are strengthened in your prayer life, and that you are able to grow in intimacy with the Lord and know His love, His delight for you, and be encouraged in your prayer life for others. So thank you so much, and God bless you.